I mentioned you a lot, though. Because you're my buddy. And I'm like, well, Dino's the talent.
That's
Dino's got the
You
talent.
shouldn't say that, though. Because then, listen, I would never... Like, you should... No, that's not... I appreciate it greatly that you would mention me, but at the same time, I'm like... He's like, you should meet this other guy. He's crazy. I'd be like, that's not... I don't know if that's going to be a smart thing, but... Well, yeah.
Well, clearly we're not going to be competing for roles, Dino.
I don't know what you're saying, Crystal. Why wouldn't we compete for roles? Why not? I don't think that's very fair.
Because we would not be getting the same kind of roles, Dino. I don't know if we would be getting the same kind of roles.
Are you saying that I'm not sexy enough to have the roles that you get? Is that what you're saying?
I think that you are more sexy, so I just think that maybe you have a penis and I don't, and you're a little bit more hairy than I am on your face, and maybe that you do voices.
What does that even mean?
So...
You know what I feel like?
I don't know, I'm just trying to backpedal.
Did you remember watching Saturday Night Live with Chris Farley and Patrick Swayze trying out for Chippendales? That's how I feel right now. I'm like, I'm talented when it comes to the dance, but, you know, they might be looking for a little bit different of a body type. I'm not really everyone's cup of cheese.
You are. You are. There's just that much more of you to be cheesed over.
That's because I'm 4 cups of cheese, 3 cups of marshmallow, and 1 cup of spicy chocolate. I don't know what that meant.
Spicy chocolate? Like Tabasco chocolate? Like Frank's Red Hot chocolate?
It would more so be chili chocolate,
do people
but
do that?
you know, hey. What?
Chili chocolate?
Oh, man. Yeah.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's so.
Is it good?
Yeah. So essentially, it makes, if you have a spice to your, like, chili spice to your chocolate, it can make it, it brings out the flavors with the heat. So it gives it a little razzmatazz. Because a lot of times, like, especially like milk chocolate.
I like this. I like me some sweet and salty, so maybe it's like that, but spicy.
Women have weird taste buds. I don't understand it.
You don't like you some sweet and salty?
Not really. Like
some sweet and salty baby back ribs.
I like a Frosty with French fries. I'm that kind of guy. But I'm not. I can't. Like, sometimes people are like sweet and salty, and I'm like, no, I want sweet and sweet. That's what I want. Maybe with a little bit of salt. But did you use all my flavors?
Do you like the honey garlic with hot sauce? Yeah. Do you like honey hot?
Good. Yeah, I do like honey hot.
So that's like a sweet and hot, right?
Stop trying to change me!
I'm not trying to change you. I love you just the way you are. All fucked up and all.
Really fucked up.
Really fucked up. Just makes me feel better about myself. That's a joke.
I started messaging her. Chris. I said, "Hey, are we gonna record today?" And she's like, "I have my meeting." And I'm like, "You'll be fine." And she's like, "Yeah, you say that. Well, that's because you're so talented." And I'm like, "Fuck you." I'm like, "You're the most talentedest of talented people." And she's like, "Fuck off, fat boy. I'm not interested in what you're selling." And then she's like, once I meet these guys and make $1 million, fuck you, fatty, I don't need you anymore. And then I cried. I sent her a message. I was like, why do you want to leave me? And then, not that she's mine to possess.
It was not at all.
I love my wife.
And not that your wife is anything of yours to possess, blah, blah, blah,
oh, no,
blah,
I paid for that. No.
We got to take care of the haters.
I did not pay for my wife.
That's awesome.
I would not be able to afford her.
He did. He